This image is a wooden sculpture that I found in Rome. It is a tree trunk bust of a woman. The artist creates these works of art just all around Rome from tree trunks that they have found. The artist is unknown. Some of the things that I like about this image in particular, and this sculpture in particular, are the woman's eyes. She almost looks trapped. She does not look dead in a way. She looks alive, but she looks like she's trapped in this sculpture, which makes it particularly interesting. What I like is how it's kind of a rough image. The sculpture, you can see the chisel marks in the cheeks and throughout the image in particular. I like how it's not sanded down. It looks like it's been chiseled down, which is something that I personally really like. I like the rough look. It maintains the look of wood, which makes it very interesting to me. The image is definitely very balanced. With You can almost cut it down the middle, and it's not exactly the same. There is some variety in her hair and the way that her head is tilted. Some of the things that I have noticed are her eyes in particular. Again, I do like the way that they have been chiseled. I like the harmony of the piece. Um, the color is obviously wood and a brown color, but there are different shades of brown within the sculpture. Her hair is darker than her face. It is being, you can see a shadow from the hair, and the top of the stump, which makes the hair appear darker. I also like the leaf structure in the back. The tree has started to grow back clearly from the bottom, the bottom back of the stump. So that's going to look really interesting in a few years. I'm very curious to go back and see how that looks in the future. There's a nice rhythm to the looking at the sculpture. The first thing I notice is her face, and then I move out to her hair and the top of the stump and the trees. So it almost works from bottom to top, but more like middle to top, in that sense. The lines of the sculpture are rough. There are no smooth edges. Everything has a nice chiseled texture to it. Some of the things that I like about this sculpture are just the realness, the rawness of it. At the bottom, at the very, very bottom in the dirt, you can see that there are cigarette butts just down in the tree. I like that it's just a part of the everyday life of the ground and of the uh, of the nature of the street. Basically, it's a part of the street. Um, these sculptures being all around Rome are really fun to find. They're in random places. They're not marked, and it just adds to kind of the coolness of Rome in general, which is just a spirit of art. You can find art all around the city, and it's something that I really love about Rome. And this embodies that type of spirit. The other thing that I like about this piece, again, is the fact that there are leaves, that it is growing back. One of the really interesting things about Rome is just that there's nature all around. So nature and art incorporated into one is just very common. You'll see a lot of really cool and interesting things like that around Rome. Um, and That's about all. Thank you very much.